Hey, Detroit, it's your girl Tina with Spectacle Society. And as you know, we announced the other day that we are currently doing a collection drive of gently used eyewear so that we can help Detroiters who are mainly homebound get accessible eyewear in their possession. We're really excited about it. And today I want to introduce you to Dr. Clement Moore of Eye Care for Detroit, who we're partnering with. So thank you, Clement, for coming.
Hey, Tina, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I'm so excited. And I was so moved by just the whole concept of what you do for
Yes,
our Detroiters. And,
yes,
you know, community is such a big part of what we do
yeah.
here at Spectacle Society, and it's a huge part of your business. And I just wanted to know what drove you to create this nonprofit.
Tina, thank you so much for having me again. And then the main drive behind I Care for Detroit was to try to fill some of those gaps for homebound patients, elderly patients, individuals that don't necessarily have enough financial resource to buy a new pair of glasses or to even get an eye exam, who may have their Medicare deductible and just a little afraid, afraid to get to an optometrist, an ophthalmologist, or an optician. And we saw that great need in the city of Detroit and decided, let's try to step in there and help to close that gap.
Absolutely. Now,
Yeah.
you have a very personal story with why you give back in eyewear in particular. I'd love to tell people a little bit about that.
Thank you, Tina. Well, I was born with congenital cataract. So congenital is at birth, whatever the illness or ailment is. And it progressed. So the cataracts progressed throughout my adolescence until my early adulthood. And I found myself in college, legally blind. I was at GMI slash Kettering University in Flint pursuing engineering and just could not see the board, right? Um, so I was helped. My parents own their own business in Detroit. They were entrepreneurs on the west side, on Livernois. They ran a collision shop and they had insurance, but the insurance was not going to cover cataract removal.
Sure.
So we were blessed, right? My mom wrote a letter to the Guild of Sinai at that time, the Sinai Guild, and the board decided that they would cover the expense of that cataract removal. So, you know,
Yeah.
um, and I promised my mom that I would certainly pay it forward and give back in the city whenever I got an opportunity to. And here we are. Here we are as we fast forward ahead.
I love that. I mean, honestly, such a
Yeah,
gift. You were
yeah,
literally given the gift of sight, right?
yes, you
And now
know
you're
it.
paying it forward to give the gift of sight.
Absolutely. You got it.
It's
Yes.
wonderful.
And Tina, is opticians like yourself that are fantastic in that ecosystem that support the work that we do and take care of the great people in the city of Detroit.
Absolutely. And all of our members of the city, like we are all a community, right? And we're all
Yep.
trying to help support each other. And,
Yes.
I may not see the same people that you see in my business that you do
Yes.
in yours, but we are all members of the same community. And
You got
really
it.
stepping up to support each other is so important.
It
Um,
is certainly.
so, so let's talk a little bit about the services that you provide then for people who are homebound or, yeah.
Yeah, so we attempt to match patients with eye care professionals. So that was one of the findings of the Detroit or the Vision Detroit project, that there were a lot of folks that just didn't know where to go and where to start. They may have had an experience or an unpleasant experience in the past with an eye care professional. So we want them to overcome that, overcome challenges of the past, and let's find various eye care professionals that are willing and able to either come visit patients in their home or have openings in their patient roster to be able to accept new clients and patients. So we definitely attempt to match patients and eye care professionals. We also look at that virtual telehealth visit for some of the patients who have an older child or grandchild, a caregiver or an adult that can help them with a telephone app. In the event that they're having difficulty navigating themselves, to have a telehealth visit, to have their vision screened, right? And then, lastly, we have, discount eye care. So we try our best to provide, affordable glasses to patients and families who struggle to do that. Yes.
Yeah. And I did read somewhere that you also have the ability to help transport people,
Yes.
right? Or
Yes.
come to them. So there's a mobile
Absolutely.
clinic as well.
Indeed. Yes,
I love
indeed. So, and Tina, I care for Detroit. You care for Detroit. We all care. And
that.
Spectacle Society cares about the eye care of Detroiters. How about that?
Absolutely, absolutely. And
Yeah.
I love that you go to them. One of the tenets of building this business for me was really making it accessible, right?
Yes.
Making it
Hmm.
accessible to as many
Yeah.
people as possible because everybody's level of mobility is different. Everybody's healthcare levels are different, right?
It is.
And
That's
so
right.
really trying to create a space, but there are people who cannot get to me here,
That
right? And I
right.
love to know that you can go to them. You can
Yes.
go and make sure that they're okay in their homes if they need that, right?
You know it.
Such a
Absolutely.
beautiful gift because it's not something that happens all over the place.
It is not. No, it's not, for
Yeah.
sure. We're
So
honored to do it.
oh, I love it. I love it. So, we are aiming to collect 1,000 pairs of gently used frames.
Yay.
So
Yes. Absolutely.
everybody
Yes.
definitely can drop off their glasses at Spectacle Society. We want gently used, so nothing with broken pieces, guys. These are
Nope.
going to go to our fellow Detroiters, so something gently used is ideal. But we want to create this basic repository of eyewear so that you have a variety of eyewear to fit different people within
Yes.
the city. So tell me, who's really going to benefit from this donation?
Oh, Tina, first of all, I am thankful for your generosity, thankful for you and your team at Spectacle Society, and all that you all are going to do for this drive for 1,000 gently used or lightly used frames and lenses. All right, the beneficiaries, right, of this drive. All right, it's going to be folks that are in the city that have a challenge being able to find the pair that like fits them or fits their face or goes with their style or their preference, whenever it comes to frames. And then those folks that say, hey, this is a plus 1.25 and it's just what I need. And it's a new pair for me to choose from. And I'm glad to put these magnifiers on. So we're going to have a wide array of
Yeah.
beneficiaries of this drive, targeting our seniors because we definitely want to pay it forward and help them with to have improved vision and quality of life.
I really love that. I love that we are, that a good number of the people that you service are, senior citizens and homebound senior citizens because they
Yes.
are our community elders,
Yes,
right?
they are.
They
Yes, they
came
are.
before us. They are the ones who saw us through and got us to where we are, and they deserve to be taken care of. And also, as we get older and if funds are tighter or, Medicare definitely does not pay for a lot of eyewear,
Yes.
that's for sure. And insurance doesn't cover a whole lot.
No.
It's really lovely that we can hopefully collect stuff that's in good shape so that we can give back and they can have more choices
Exactly.
of, quality eyewear that actually looks and feels great on them.
That's
I
it.
love that we're going to do this together.
That's it. They're gonna look good and they're gonna see well. How
That's
about
right. And they are going to feel
that?
good wearing them. So we're excited about that. Well, I just
Absolutely.
want to say thank you. Thank you, Dr. Moore, for all that you do.
Tina,
Really, really excited to work with you.
thank
And
you.
I hope all of the people watching are just so thrilled. And, if they are bringing glasses to us, we're really excited to take them. But if they wanted to donate,
Yes.
maybe give the gift of sight financially to help your organization, how can they do that?
Well, they could visit icarefordetroit.org. There are various ways to support, residents of Detroit via icarefordetroit.org. So there's a special donate button, and folks to just follow the prompts.
Perfect. Well, I
Yes.
encourage you guys, if you have extra and you're able to do that, give from the heart. Dr. Moore's business is a soul heart aligned business, just like
Yes.
Spectacle Society. We are hoping to do beautiful things within our community.
Yes.
And so if you feel compelled to give, I really highly suggest that you go visit. And then, of course, stop by and bring us your glasses. We'll be accepting them until the end of the year. We want to get as many as possible, so we have a wide variety and selection for all of our community elders.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. And thanks so much for what you are doing through
Absolutely.
Spectacle Society,
Oh,
partnering
absolutely.
with
I'm
us.
so happy to be able to contribute in this way. All right,
Wonderful.
Detroit. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this little interview. You got to know Dr. Clement Moore a little bit and a little bit more about Eye Care Detroit. Definitely don't forget to bring us your gently used glasses. We are
Please,
excited. If you have
please.
5, 10 of them sitting around, we will take them all. So
That's right.
bring them. The more you have, the more you're helping people. So we're really excited about that.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, have a wonderful day, Detroit, and we will look forward to seeing you soon.
That's all right. Fantastic. Thank you.